it's your girl Twan, and I am back with another video on what I eat in a day. So today is Saturday, November the 23rd. It is 11:35 a.m. and I am going to go ahead and eat my first meal for today. So I decided to cook some shrimp and grits. So this is the first time I've made a small portion, so we'll see how it turns out. So I didn't want to do it today with regular grits, so I did instant grits. Now, prior to my journey, I used to eat 2 packs of grits, but now I do a pack and a half, so we'll see how that goes. So I need to, first of all, take my phentermine. I need to do that because I haven't taken my phentermine before I eat my breakfast. I'm going to take a half a tablet of my phentermine. Okay, so I cooked in the microwave a pack and a half of the cheese grits. This is American cheese. This is a 3 cheese. So I had a half a pack of this one and a whole pack of this one. So what I do, I put it in the microwave. I put this cute little cup here in the microwave with water first, and then after the water boil, after like 4 minutes, then I just put the grits in there, stir it up, put the top on it, and let it just sit until it, thickens. So this is a cup and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in the little bowl here so you guys can see. See me put it together here. You can do homemade grits if you want to, but it's Saturday. I don't feel like doing all that. My husband has already gotten up and ate. He fixed him, I think, a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich because he didn't want to wait on me to get up. Okay. So that's the grits, you guys. That's the grits. Then after I do my grits, I went ahead, you guys, and I cooked 2 pieces of bacon first. And then after I cooked the 2 pieces of bacon, I used the same bacon grease to cook my shrimp. And here's a shrimp, 4 ounces of shrimp. Put my shrimp in here. Just put it on top like so. Oops, my counter is clean. Okay, so that's that. And then after I did that, you guys, I'm going to put the bacon on, but I want to show you what I'm going to do next. I'm going to show you how I cook my sauce. I did my sauce a little different this morning. I used 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Your choice. I'm going to show you the one I used. It's just a generic blend. I use Publix heavy whipping cream, just a generic brand. Is your choice, whichever one you want to use. Yes, I went with the heavy. You can use light if you want to. They have the light one, but I wanted the heavy, so I went with the heavy. And I took some minced garlic, and I used just a regular little teaspoon of minced garlic to put in the 1/3 cup of heavy whipping cream. Then I sprinkle some of this lemon butter, garlic seasoning by Kinder's. I sprinkle some of that on it. And I sprinkle some of this Tony's Creole seasoning. Just sprinkle a little bit of that on top. And then I added 2 tablespoons of cooking wine. And this is just a non-generic brand of cooking wine. So I need to add the cooking wine because I didn't add that on here. 2 tablespoons. Okay. So let me show you what the sauce looks like. And you just want to heat it on the stove so it get kind of thick like that. I like mine thick. And I'm just going to pour it on top. You can add Parmesan cheese in your sauce when you cook it if you want to, but I didn't today because I'm trying to cut down some of the calories on it. Okay, so now that I put the sauce, I'm going to go ahead and put my 2 pieces of bacon. Just lay it on top like that. And you can break it up however you want. You know, I cut it before I actually started cooking it. So that's the 2 pieces of bacon. And then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this fresh cilantro salsa that I purchased from Sam's Club. I like this because it's less calories for one than regular salsa that I used to use. And the tomatoes are like chunky, kind of chunky. And I'm going to just drizzle 2 tablespoons on top. Like so. And that's it. I have cut down the way I make my shrimp and grits because before I used to make my shrimp and grits with butter. And then I used to add regular cheese and Parmesan cheese. I don't do that anymore because that's too many calories. But this is how I do it now. And let me show you guys what it looked like. Let me get closer up so you can see. Okay, so this is what it looked like, you guys. So this is what it looks like. You can see the shrimp with the bacon, the salsa. So this meal is 655 calories, 38 grams of protein, 36.2 grams of fat, 34.5 grams of carbs. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be eating for my brunch, my breakfast and lunch today. I have 845 calories left for today. And yeah, this is what I eat in a day. I will be back. If you have any questions, comment down below and let me know. Look at that shrimp. That looks so good. So good, so good. Try it and let me know. And then later I'm gonna have a half of cup of blueberries and 3/4 cup of pineapples for my snack. Just to get some fruit in, a little fiber, some vitamin C, all that good stuff. For dinner, my husband went and picked us up some pulled pork barbecue sandwiches. I'm not going to eat this bread because it's too many carbs and I don't have enough fiber for today. So I am going to go ahead and substitute the bread for this extreme wellness high fiber wrap. I am going to use this instead. I'm going to go ahead and take all the meat off and I'm going to put it on the wrap. And this is what it looks like right here. I went ahead and warmed the wrap up in the microwave because I keep it refrigerated. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and zero out my scale so that I can weigh the meat. So I can see exactly how many ounces of pork this is because I want to make sure, you guys, that I'm tracking correctly and not just guesstimation. Y'all know how it is. Sometimes we track things and we guessed or we estimate. Y'all like how I use that word, guesstimation. Don't look that word up in a dictionary. You may not find it. But with that being said, you guys, on this journey, we have to make sure that we're tracking 100% correctly. Although sometimes, it's hard. But I am just so close to my next goal of losing 100 pounds that I just want to make sure I'm doing everything right and like I'm supposed to. So it's really up to you. And with that being said, this came up to 4.3 ounces. So I'm going to make sure I track this correctly. And then I'm going to add it onto the wrap. Okay, you guys, so I am going to use this barbecue sauce here by G. Hughes instead of using the barbecue sauce that came with the actual sandwich. This is a sugar-free barbecue sauce. I believe it has only 2 carbs and it's 10 calories. It's really good. One of my coworkers told me about this and I was surprised. It is really good. If y'all haven't tried it, I suggest you try it. I purchased it from my local Publix. I believe Walmart sells it as well. I'm not sure who else, but I'm going to go ahead and use 2 tablespoons for the 10 calories. And I'm going to put that on top like so. And next, I am going to take 1/4 cup of, I hope I don't freak y'all out by doing this, my coleslaw. Because some people be like, ooh, you putting coleslaw on top of barbecue? Yes, it is really good. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you try it. I put 1/4 cup, then I was like, let me go ahead and put another 1/4 cup to make it 1/2 cup. So 1/2 cup of coleslaw on top of my sandwich is what I am going to be adding. And this helped give me, that little extra taste that I need, the little fiber, also a little veggie, because, coleslaw is cabbage and carrots, right? Yeah. So if you haven't tried this before, I suggest you try it, you guys. You don't know what you're missing. Don't knock it until you try it. Now, this is the part, y'all, I struggle with, trying to fold wraps. I cannot fold wraps. I always kind of eat it like a taco. But I think I put a little bit too much here. Maybe I should have used 2 wraps, but I didn't need that extra calories. So I'm just going to do this 1 wrap, you guys. I'm going to try my best to fold it real good. I'm going to cut it in half. And I am going to eat up. I'm telling y'all, it's good. Don't knock it until you try it. It is delicious. Now it's about 7:15, you guys, and I know that I was short on my fiber as well as my protein. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this bar in half. And I'm just going to eat half of it because I'm not hungry, but I want to make sure I make my protein goal because I was short by 7 on my protein. And I believe I was short about maybe 11, I believe, on the fiber. I'm not sure. But anyway, this is going to put me over my protein and over my fiber, which I really needed. So this is something good that you guys can have for a snack, whenever you're trying to even out or meet, your goals for the day as far as your protein. We have to have that protein because it's good for our muscles. And then you're trying to meet your fiber because that fiber is good for our colon. And that's about it for me for the evening, you guys. And so here I am showing you guys everything that I had for the entire day. And as you can see, you guys, I still had calories left. I did not eat all my calories and I did so good, you guys. Only thing I can say really I feel that I can improve on is my fat. But to be honest, my provider did tell me, because I asked her, why is it she never gave me a goal for the day for my fat? And she said, because as long as you're meeting your calories, your carbs, your protein, and your fiber, pretty much you'll even out with your fat. But my dietitian is the one who gave me a goal of 50. And it's really hard to meet that goal of 50, you guys. I won't lie to you. It's hard. I do. A lot of times I meet it and I go under it. But sometimes, I go over, and this day I just happen to go over. But with that being said, I'm still proud of myself. And I encourage you guys to do the same, track and try to meet your goals. If you can't, don't beat yourself up about it. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for joining Trace of Twaun's Life. Have a God blessed day.